Libra. Welcome back, Libra. We're going to get into this, see what's going on in your energy. We're going to see what's going up. What's up, Libra? What's up? 2 cards coming out. Lovers and the Hangman in reverse. So, breakup. Yeah. Trouble. Trouble around a breakup. Ooh. Trying to make decisions. Trying to make choices. Trying to keep your doors open, or somebody's trying to keep their door open to you. I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to find out. That's what's going to happen. World card coming out. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's feeling left out here. Tell me more about the Lover spirit. What's going on about the Lovers? 2 cards came out. So somebody wants to win here. Somebody feels like they're losing out. Okay. Yeah. Somebody thinks that they're winning. Okay. It doesn't... people, when they're in the middle of it, they don't see things clearly, but whoever this is, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, maybe a Cancer, Capricorn. Yeah, it's coming out. So, okay, so what I'm understanding is Spirit is saying be very careful when you're considering anything that you have to face, any kind of choices. Be careful. Don't make fast decisions here. Yes. I'm also seeing that, you might have to take your time here and address some past wounds. Especially when you were dealing with somebody who was toxic. Somebody who was emotionally draining of you. This person might be coming towards you, Libra, just so you know. Because I see this person is like traveling, maybe traveling towards you here. This could have been a long and drawn out breakup. That might be confirmation for somebody. A long, drawn out breakup. So, it's like this person did not want to let you go. So, it ended up taking a lot longer than it should have. That's what I'm getting. High on the Pisces here. Troublemaker. I do feel like you're working really hard not to have trouble around you, Libra. I think you're trying really hard to get away from that and just really count your blessings here. I do feel like there's a chance here that you were being way too submissive with somebody. Maybe you were just trying to be too pleasing with somebody here. That's what's coming out, Libra. I do feel with the 8 of Cups coming out, the further away or the more you move away from somebody, the more you're distancing yourself from somebody, I do feel like the happier you're becoming, or you're just counting your blessings and just feeling very good about where you've been and where you're heading. More about where you're heading, right? So you're feeling good about a situation. You're feeling good about where you are now, despite the breakup. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So despite the breakup, you're feeling good where you are now. You're finally in a place where you can feel appreciation again. And I think that's been a very hard thing for you. I think you're like counting your blessings here. You're counting your accomplishments. I feel like you're closing out this chapter with this person. You're ending everything. You're getting done with all that. I do feel very strongly that, like blockages that you've gone through, specifically in a breakup, blockages, possibly maybe even career-wise, right? Blockages that you've had, Libra, are getting moved away. And it's like these mountains are getting moved out of your way here. I do feel like there's a new chapter here that you're opening up to, or you're opening yourself up to. You're ready for. Okay? And I feel very strongly that you're focusing harder and harder on your strengths, okay? Despite everything, you're very focused on your strengths. You're like, it's like you're realizing what you bring to the table more than you ever did before, okay? Tell me more for Libra. I'm seeing a very strong indication of support coming your way, Libra. But I'm also seeing this King of Pentacles over here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Why is he here? To take something away? So you do have a King of Pentacles who happens to be broke. Okay? I do feel like you don't have children with this person. It looks like this person's coming towards you to rebuild something here. They would like to rebuild something here. This person can also be very jealous or possessive. You know, I think it's both jealousy and possessive. I think this person is, they've had you feeling bad about a situation, or they had you feeling, stuck to them. You know what I'm saying? But this person's coming in. They're having financial problems. That is significant here. That is very significant. Because this person might be coming in and they, looking at you, expecting you to pay for things. Or expecting you to have some kind of resource for them. I would be careful because I do feel like this person might be trying to take away your willpower here. So they can rebuild something for themselves. Okay, I'm getting selfish. I'm getting power hungry. I'm getting jealousy. Even be somebody who could be spiteful. So you have somebody around you here. So as much as you would like to count your blessings, you still have a very negative energy that's around you, Libra. Possibly Virgo, okay? Because where I'm looking at the Virgo card here. So could be somebody who's a Virgo. I'm seeing somebody opening up something about an investigation or something. Okay. Libra, you might feel like people don't understand you. Or you might feel like you're being alone or you're left alone or something like that. Yeah. You might feel like you're being left alone or you're not getting something that you want here. Okay. You might even be with this person coming towards you here. There's a good chance that this person's planning to come in and pressure you into something. Possibly try to get you to drink, Libra. I think this person has hurt your feelings in the past, okay? Could be a father figure. I do feel very strongly that you've been let down by this person. I also feel like this person is a family member, so it doesn't have to be a father, but it's definitely a family member. I do feel very strongly that you're focusing more on your long-term success here. Okay? You're trying to build some kind of solid foundation for yourself. You might even be looking at people and your relationships more about having quality instead of quantity, like having some really close people that are really good to you and you feel very good about being in a relationship with them. It could be friends, romantic, or in your family. Like you are looking more for quality now. Instead of having a large group, you're looking to downsize your group. Possibly, have a few good friends, right? I do feel very strongly that you're hustling now. You're hustling to have some kind of success. And with the Queen of Cups coming out, I do see that some kind of progress is coming your way. This could be in money, abundance. I am seeing the Ten of Cups here. I do feel like you're going to be very happy with this. Okay? So maybe things have been really hard, Libra, but I do see here you going on some kind of journey, maybe a journey to visit family. I do feel very strongly that you already know that you have this person that wants to come towards you. This is coming right underneath the Lovers in reverse, so this very well could be the person that you broke up with, okay? You might even be having a difficult time completing something at this time. Yeah. I do feel very strongly that you are very open and very honest about how you feel, okay, and what you want here. Somebody here might be working as a nurse, or somebody might have work as in counseling or health or some kind of health care, right? Somebody here does something in healthcare, something like that. Hmm. For one of you, I feel like this person's going to end up coming in when you get into another connection with somebody else. Like this past person here. This could be a past person or a person you broke up with. Um, I do feel like this person's going to be coming in just when you finally meet somebody else and you find some kind of happiness somewhere else. Maybe even you getting married to somebody else, and then all of a sudden that person's going to pop up. Show up into the picture and try to take control again or something like that. Somebody here might also work with computers, telephones, or on the internet, or do internet installation. Somebody here might work in communications. That is confirmation. So, Libra, I do feel like this. You have this person from the past that's coming up, or a father figure that's coming up towards you because they're looking at you like you're their source to surviving. Okay, you're their resource. You're their hope to surviving. Okay. I'm seeing somebody who could also be a doctor or a teacher. This might be the new person that you're going to get involved with, and because I am getting a very strong indication here of starting a new relationship, so I do feel like this is somebody who's new, and I see this person as being somebody who's going to be like things are going to be very mutually beneficial for the both of you. It's going to be a good relationship. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to be a good relationship, a very crafted, um, and it will have a good foundation because I see y'all going slow and building a good foundation between the two of you, not really taking a lot of risk and things like that, right? Yeah. I also feel like you're not going to be financially stressed with this new person. This new person, Libra, could be another air sign, could be a Gemini or an Aquarius is coming out, okay? Or it could be a Capricorn because we do have Capricorn up there. It looks like this new person is going to be coming in and relieving some of your financial stress, right? So you have somebody from the past that's looking at you like you have money that they want, and then you have somebody coming in, a new relationship, and that person's not going to be draining you financially, okay? I see this person as being more of a team player, right? I do see the star card coming out at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like this person's going to be everything that you've hoped for. Tell me more about this new person. The Four of Cups is coming out. Tell me more about this new person. Libra, I do feel like this person's going to be everything that you've wanted. I'm seeing things balance out between you and this person. I do feel like this person's going to inspire you. I think this person's going to work really hard at motivating you to get you to possibly make changes in your work. Okay, because it's getting like that. Like, make changes in your work or your goals, right? But I do feel like very strongly that this person's going to work with you. Okay. I feel very strongly that the bills are going to be paid. No problem, Libra. You know, things are going to get paid like they should be. Okay. Um, I also feel like you might start feeling a little overwhelmed with this new person because there's a good chance that Libra you're not used to it. You're not used to somebody coming in and not expecting something from you, right? I think you've had a lot of trouble in your past here, and somehow your past is finding you, unfortunately, and they're coming into this new cycle with you, somebody from your past, right? And in this new cycle, you're going to meet somebody new. Just when you start finding somebody new, that's when this past person's going to show up. That's what I have for you, Libra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Catch me in the next one. Libra, just so you know, you're going to be very happy with this new person. This new connection is going to make you very happy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. Catch me in the next one. Bye-bye.